Welcome back to the channel that helps you be a better version of yourself every day. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic, the power of silence. We live in a world that's constantly demanding our attention, a world saturated with noise and distraction. It's easy to feel pressured to fill every silence, to constantly assert ourselves in conversations and interactions. But what if I told you that true power often lies in the unspoken word? Silence, often perceived as empty or passive, holds a unique power. It's in the quiet moments that we truly listen, reflect, and connect with ourselves and others on a deeper level. When we resist the urge to fill every silence, we open ourselves up to a world of understanding and influence that words alone can't achieve. In this video, we'll explore 5 powerful ways to harness the power of silence to gain respect, command attention, and navigate the complexities of human interaction. Stay tuned to learn how you can use silence to your advantage in any situation. In a world obsessed with speaking, true listening has become rare. We're often so busy planning our next remark that we fail to truly hear and understand. This is where the power of silence comes into play. Silence is the cornerstone of active listening. By quieting your mind and focusing on the speaker, you create space for genuine understanding. You're absorbing their tone, body language, and subtle nuances. Think about a time when someone truly listened to you. Didn't you feel heard, respected, even valued? That's the power of active listening, and it begins with silence. By mastering silent observation, you gain insights lost in constant chatter. You understand the other person's perspective and motivations. This fosters trust and respect, laying the foundation for stronger relationships. In a professional setting, active listening can be your secret weapon. By truly listening, you gain a clearer understanding of needs and expectations. This allows you to tailor your communication, fostering collaboration, and achieving better outcomes. In personal relationships, the ability to truly listen can be transformative. It strengthens bonds, resolves conflicts, and deepens intimacy. So, the next time you're in a conversation, resist the urge to jump in immediately. Embrace the power of silence. Listen with your whole being, and watch understanding blossom in the space between words. We've all been there. That split second after someone asks a question, and the pressure mounts to fill the silence with an answer. But what if, instead of rushing to respond, we embrace the power of the pause? In a world obsessed with speed and instant gratification, the pause stands out as a mark of thoughtfulness and composure. When you take a moment to gather your thoughts before speaking, you convey a sense of respect, both for yourself and for the person you're engaging with. Imagine you're in a job interview. You've just been asked a challenging question, one that requires careful consideration. You could launch into a rambling response, hoping to impress with your quick wit. But a seasoned interviewer will see through that. Instead, take a deliberate pause. Collect your thoughts. That pause, far from being perceived as hesitation, conveys confidence and control. It shows that you're not afraid to take your time, to weigh your options, to deliver a well-considered response. It demonstrates respect for the question and for the interviewer's time. The same principle applies to everyday conversations. Whether you're discussing a complex issue with colleagues, negotiating a deal, or simply chatting with friends, the pause can be a powerful tool. It allows you to choose your words carefully, to avoid misunderstandings, and to ensure that your message is delivered with clarity and impact. Moreover, the pause can diffuse tense situations. When emotions run high, a moment of silence can provide a much-needed cooling-off period, allowing everyone to regain their composure and approach the situation with a clearer mind. Remember, the goal is not to remain silent indefinitely. It's about using silence strategically, as a tool to enhance your communication, to demonstrate respect, and to convey a sense of calm and thoughtful confidence. In an age of oversharing and constant self-promotion, there's a certain allure to the unknown, to the person who holds their cards close to their chest. This is where silence becomes a tool of intrigue, a way to pique curiosity and draw people in. We're naturally drawn to mystery. Think of a captivating novel or a suspenseful film. They keep us on the edge of our seats by withholding information, by letting the silence build anticipation for what's to come. The same principle applies to our personal interactions. When you're not constantly broadcasting your every thought and feeling, you create an aura of mystery around yourself. People become curious. They want to know more about you, about what you're thinking, about what makes you tick. This isn't about being aloof or playing games. It's about recognizing that silence can be a powerful tool for self-expression. By choosing your words carefully and allowing for moments of quiet reflection, you invite others to lean in, to pay attention, to engage with you on a deeper level. In a world saturated with noise, silence is a breath of fresh air. It allows you to stand out from the crowd, to command attention without demanding it. It sparks curiosity, invites intrigue, and makes you infinitely more memorable. Think about iconic figures throughout history, enigmatic leaders, captivating artists, brilliant thinkers. Many of them shared a common trait, a certain quiet confidence, a willingness to let their actions speak louder than their words. This isn't to say that you should never speak up or share your thoughts, but by embracing the power of silence, by choosing your moments carefully, you add an element of intrigue to your persona, making you someone people want to listen to when you do speak. Negotiation, whether in the boardroom or at the kitchen table, is often portrayed as a battle of words, a verbal sparring match where the fastest talker with the quickest wit wins. But in reality, some of the most skilled negotiators understand the power of silence as a strategic tool. Think of silence in a negotiation as a strategic pause, a way to gain a tactical advantage by unsettling your counterpart and creating a space for them to concede. When you remain silent after making an offer or receiving a counterproposal, you shift the dynamic of the negotiation. The other party is expecting a response, a counter-argument, a continuation of the verbal volley. Your silence disrupts this expectation, creating a sense of unease. They begin to question their position, to wonder if they've misjudged the situation. This discomfort can lead them to fill the silence themselves, often by offering concessions or revealing information they hadn't planned to share. Your silence becomes a vacuum that draws out their true intentions and limitations. Of course, this tactic requires a certain level of composure and self-control. It can be tempting to fill the silence, to break the tension and regain control of the conversation. But resist that urge. Trust in the power of silence to work its magic. It's important to note that silence in negotiation should never be used aggressively or manipulatively. It's not about bullying the other party into submission. Rather, it's about creating a space for reflection, for both parties to carefully consider their options and work towards a mutually beneficial outcome. Remember, the goal of negotiation is not to win at all costs, but to reach an agreement that serves everyone's interests. Silence, used strategically, can be a powerful tool to achieve this goal. We often associate confidence with being a compelling speaker, with effortlessly commanding a room and captivating an audience. While eloquence certainly has its place, true confidence often reveals itself in the quiet moments, in the comfortable silence that speaks volumes about our self-assurance. Think about the people you perceive as truly confident. Are they the ones who constantly feel the need to fill every silence with their voice? Or are they the ones who are comfortable with pauses, who exude a sense of calm and composure even in the absence of words? Confident individuals don't feel the need to validate themselves through constant chatter. They are comfortable in their own skin, secure in their knowledge and abilities. This inner peace translates into an outward aura of calm and self-assurance, a quiet confidence that draws people in. When you're comfortable with silence, you're not afraid to let your actions speak for themselves. You don't need to brag or boast because your accomplishments and your character speak volumes. This quiet confidence is often far more powerful and persuasive than any words you could utter. Moreover, being comfortable with silence allows you to be more present in the moment. Instead of constantly planning your next remark or worrying about how you're being perceived, you can fully engage with the people around you, listening attentively and responding thoughtfully. This presence is magnetic. It draws people in because it conveys a sense of genuine interest and respect. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel heard and understood, and silence, paradoxically, can be a powerful tool to achieve this. So embrace the sound of silence. Don't be afraid to pause, to reflect, to let your actions speak louder than words. True confidence lies not in filling every silence, but in being comfortable with the space between them. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. We've explored 5 powerful ways to harness the power of silence, from active listening to strategic negotiation. But remember, the true power of silence lies in understanding that it's not just about the absence of words, but the presence of something far more profound. Silence is a tool for connection, for reflection, for self-discovery, It's in the quiet moments that we gain clarity, that we truly listen to ourselves and to others. It's in the pauses that we find our voice, that we discover the power of the unspoken word. And remember, sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all.